Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well today. I'm Taffany and I want to welcome you to Tika's Gardens. I have been out here this morning working pretty early. I laid the brick around the edging and stuff in the bedroom garden, and I planted a daylily, which you saw in my previous video. I am going to finish this area back here in regards to edging. What I'm going to do is take the black plastic edging, which I've told you that I have a ton of from past use, and I'm going to just use it to kind of be a barrier for where the rock is there, so the rock doesn't move, because when that is put back there, you're not even going to see it by the time there's compost and everything there and flowers growing. So it doesn't have to be some kind of fancy edging or anything. So I'm going to use what I have. So let's get that part done. And I also want to show you something that was sent to me to try. So I'll show you what it is a little bit later, but let's get that plastic edging in and get this kind of smoothed out and everything. All right, guys, let's get going. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I removed all of the brick that was around here, and it has been it has been moved to the back bedroom garden. I see I've got one more brick I need to grab, but for the most part everything has been pulled up. So we kind of need to get this cleaned up some here and put that black edging down, and I'll probably get my trimmer back out and trim up this edging here to make it nice and sharp and spread out the wood mulch and everything, just to kind of make the area neat. Although this is not an area that is on my schedule, on my list to tackle for this spring season, I will hopefully be getting to it before the year is out. But I do at least want it to look neat while it is here. So I'm gonna get started with that plastic edging, and then we'll get the other things done. I have a plastic drawer system in my garage, and I have these staples in here along with other staples and clips for my trellises and things like that. So I'm gonna be using these. Okay guys, I've got the edging in. I brought it along the where the patio is, and I have the stakes in no measured distance, just randomly, just enough to hold it down, as you can see. And it stops here, and of course they have those curves in them because they have been rolled up. But again, if you back up, because the mulch is pulled away from it and everything, but once we have our black compost down, you won't even see that black edging. All right, so let's get our rake and let's just start smoothing out everything, and let's clean up the extra pieces of edging and things like that as well. All right guys, so let's get started with the second half of this. All right guys, well, I am so tired and sweaty, but I've got some heavy work done this morning. I have the black edging back there. I've removed all of the brick. I've got that back bedroom garden. Levels are doubled up just for runoff reasons. And like I said, it's one of those that I feel like I like it both ways back there. But as far as up here is concerned, I've got all of those bricks out. I've got the black edging in, as you can see, and we're going to take a closer look. I've got it all smoothed out. I've edged it to give it a little bit more of a sharp edge, and having those bricks there kind of gives me a head start, so thank goodness for that. But let's get a close-up look, and you'll see how it looks now, and then I'll show you what I got in the mail. Now, one thing I do want to say about this, the reason I went ahead and did moving the bricks and all that stuff is because I should be having some compost coming within the next couple of weeks. So I want to get, hopefully sooner than that, but I want to go ahead and get everything done and ready for it, so I'm not trying to move things once the compost is in. So let's take a look at this for right now though, so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so from the front you can see it just kind of has this nice even look to it, but as you get closer you can see the black edging here, and I don't have it all of the way done in this corner. But okay, so as we start here, you see a nice, clean, smooth look to the area. And then as we get close, we'll start on this end. You can see you almost don't see that black edging, and like I said, once there's that black compost here, it will really kind of disappear more, and its purpose is mainly just to kind of keep the rock from moving, nothing other than that. And that's why I wouldn't, you know, spend money on an expensive edging for just that purpose. It's in this area especially. And like I said, the appearance of that black edging will disappear once you have a nice fresh batch of mulch. So I'm coming around, standing in front of the courtyard garden so you can kind of see it from this long view. And now I am standing on the patio, and you can see it from this view. So I like it, and I trimmed up the edging here. I've got like grass clippings and stuff in there, but I'm not gonna worry about that too much. But that's that. So guys, this is all done now. Thank goodness. So guys, I am so tired. I don't know what possessed me when I'm sitting in the house relaxing yesterday to go, you know what? I think I should move those bricks back there. So, I know it's because of the rains we had over the previous week where I saw the runoff occurring that motivated that thought in my head, but to actually get up and do it, I don't know why I did, but I'm glad I did. It was a necessary act, and the area still looks pretty. It doesn't look like it's a heavily bricked area, and having the flowers and everything in bloom will soften those brick. But getting this black edging over here, smoothing it out, edging it, everything, I'm glad I got it done, but it definitely has tired me out. But what I want to show you is what came in the mail. I took it out of the packaging so my address doesn't show, but what I do want to do is show you what it is, but in another video I will go into more detail about it. So the company Imolaza sent me this to try out. It is a smart sprinkler controller, so it would replace the control panel that we have. Our control panel is in the garage on the wall, and so this would replace that, and you can control it with an app that you download on your phone. All of these things I am going to do in another video, and so I will be learning and showing you as I go, but I did want to show it to you because it's I'm a person that likes to get gifts and get things, so it's exciting when I get stuff, and I always want to share it. So when I open the box, this is what is in it right off the bat. You've got your user manual, you've got stickers to label your wires and things like that. That's what I'm assuming it's for. And also looks like from the picture to label on the box. Okay. And when I say on the box, I mean the actual sprinkler control box here. It's got a mounting template, which has holes in it already, so that's pretty cool. Wiring diagram. So, okay, and so let me take this out, if I can get this out well. There's more stuff down in there. Okay. Oh, it's what's on the bottom is the plug and everything. So I won't be taking that out right now, but I will take out the sprinkler control box. So this is the sprinkler control box. Very high-tech and fancy looking, I must say. So yeah, this is what I got in the mail, and what's crazy is we really could use an upgrade on our control box, because whenever I need to turn this one on or off, or it's going to rain and I don't want the extra watering, I have to actually come out here and do that. So to have something that I can control, you know, from an app on my phone in the house, I would, if this actually works as it says, I would be so grateful for that. So Imalaza sent this to me, as I said, to try out, and I am going to give you an honest review of what I think of it, non-biased, what I truly think of it. My husband is going to be doing the installation, so I will record that for you, in the setup and programming it on the app and everything, so you'll get to see all that. But for now, I just wanted to show you my new control box. So appreciative and thankful for that, and I can't wait to see how it works. I'm excited. So guys, I am done for the day. I am going to get me a nice cold drink of water because I'm so thirsty and hot and sweaty. So I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you for gardening with me, everyone. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.